All right, welcome Marcus Mayhem Adventures. As always, I'm Scott. I'm taking a break from working on the YJ. This thing is, I don't know if the videos can come out before or after on this. Can I keep it to run? No, it has an alternator issue, but now I can't get it to start. Got it started this morning. Can't figure out what it is. I don't know if it sounded like it was a MAF-ish. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not an OmniSpark or however the freaking hell the distributor on those LT1s are. But I don't think I've done a walk around on my other Jeep. I actually got this the day or two before I got that 1995 Grand Cherokee. It says Orvis edition, but I've been told nothing on the inside reflects that. So either somebody gutted the Orvis stuff and sold it and put this stuff in, or doors, badge, I don't know. But it's a nice Jeep. Let's start from the inside, I guess. It has let's see here, 159,000 miles on it. Seats are comfortable, in decent shape. Had some repairs. All seats are in good shape. So I gotta unlock all of them. There we go. Nice Jeep. Everything works pretty good. I don't know how to work Jeeps. Oh, look, there's an amp down there. Is that factory? Yeah, looks like a factory amp. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm just don't know Jeeps. My first ones here for the most part. One quirk that this thing has is this doesn't like to open. Oh, that opened easy. It's got some storage boxes built in here. I'm gonna have to finish mounting in as it expands on the ones that were already existing there. But yeah, that's does have a cracked windshield, which it seems like all my vehicles do. All right, let's start on the goods of it. So it's a 96. It's got a 5.2. So that for me, I love my Magnums. This is the third, fourth. Can't remember. I've had a lot of 5.2s anyways. Really love them. They run great. It's only got 159,000 miles on this, I believe. Let's see here. Fire it up. 159,000. Got a good exhaust. Pop the hood. Pop. There we go. AC actually works in this thing too. K&N filter, Optima battery. Got some, I don't know what the hell's going on there, but whatever that is like that. I have to figure out how that's supposed to be and put it in properly. Nothing major here. Still has stock manifolds and all that. I believe I didn't actually look at stock manifolds. Maybe MSD ignition, it looks like. Yeah, MSD ignition for a coil, K&N filter. That's about it. So let's get to the goodies. Turn this loud beast off. Whew. It is so much quieter on the inside of the windows. I can't really forget how loud this thing is. All right, we'll start from the front. We've got Warren VR Evo 10S. No idea what that means, but it's a decent winch, synthetic winch line. I think all this stuff is iron something or other. Says it somewhere. Yeah, Iron Rock Off-Road. I think most of the parts are Iron Rock Off-Road or MVS. I'm not certain on the stubby here if it's who makes that one, but yeah, I got a nice little stubby bumper. I like these styles, the minimalist bumpers. Kind of sticks out a bit. I liked it having a little more up, but it is what it is. Iron rock, whatever, long arm kit. Let me grab my creeper so I can roll up underneath here. That's where all the good stuff is. It's underneath it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this will start right here. Rockers were taken off, replaced with 2x6 tubing. It's got frame stiffeners all the way down. I'm just looking at them. Needs a little more attention. They're on there. And they're just bolted on. Interesting. Might have to do some welding on this. But anyway, it's got long arm. Full actual long arm, not a freaking it's a 3-link long arm kit from the same company. Who was it? Iron Rock Off-Road. 4-link front, triangle 4-link rear, long arms. This thing should flex really good. I haven't gotten it out yet to test it. But yeah, custom exhaust all the way back. Looks like it goes up there to there to there to there. But yeah, good. I also have so this is a 231J, I believe, and it's got slip yoke eliminator on it. Yeah, this kit's pretty good. It's all bolt-in. Looks like, damn, I didn't realize that. Bolt-in kit. Up front, it's got Rubicon axle. I think it's a JK Rubicon axle. It's been upgraded to chromoly shafts. And it has the inner C's have been plated. Got a full truss, of course. 513 gears, high pinion. I guess, like I said, high pinion. It's got the factory lockers in it. Factory lockers in with 513 gears. Decent looking freaking adjustable shocks here. Back, same thing. Rubicon axle, truss, disc brakes, e-locker, 513s. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, to me this is a good build. Everything seems really solid on this thing. Me doing a very similar thing right here to what happened to this on the van out here. Yeah, nice bumpers. Need to get some D-rings. I just run soft shackles for the most part. But it's got the body armor here, flares, MVS in the front, Mopar in the back, rigid lights all the way around. Not sure about the one on top. Yeah, we got light bar here, ambers there, placed with swappable lenses, and then roof rack. Pro Comp, I believe, rims is just freaking fake locks, and then Milestar Patagonia's, you know, standard freaking. These are the newer ones, the 2s. So not bad. But today, aside from just doing all that, I'm gonna have to actually do a little bit of work on it because it doesn't drive the greatest. Got two issues. One, steering wheel's cockeyed as all hell, so that needs to be it. Needs to be addressed. Then I think we're out of alignment too. Just eyeballing it, looks like we're a little wide in the front, so I'm going to go ahead and check that myself after, and then I'll do that. I'll get some stuff bolted up, just get it close. and then try to get the toe set on it. There's a few things I gotta address. One is this right here. This mount just keeps moving, so I think I might have to, if I can't tighten it down more and get it to stop, I might have to take and put some tack welds. This is aluminum, I'm pretty certain. So I'm not going to weld to it. Just tack some couple spots here and here so that once I get it set where I want it to be, so it can't move back and forth. I can't get it tight enough to where it'll stop moving. The other thing is, I think it needs to be rotated. So pretty certain, yeah, it's touching. So I'm gonna screw around with that. Either need to rotate it or needs to be adjusted. Not certain what's going on with it, so we gotta address that as well. And then I'll adjust the drag link to get the steering wheel centered up. But yeah, I should be able to just adjust one side here for my toe. Just like this is a good freaking Curry product here. I think it's Curry. Yeah. Yeah, connect link. Curry steering. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to also check the ball joints. It did come with new ball joints and it's acting kind of funky. And then I'm thinking it might need new motor mounts too. It's kind of sitting down. So I'm going to mess with that. Probably won't get around to putting new mounts in today. I don't know if that's how they're supposed to look or not, but I'm going to lift up the motor and see if it moves. And if that's the case, I might end up replacing them, because I don't know. I haven't messed with these motor mounts. Should be a pretty easy job. It looks like what? Bolt through there, and then maybe you can see it better on this side. 2 bolts there on this one. Yeah, and 2 bolts on there. So like 3 bolts, just have to have the motor supported, pull them out, put them back in, the new ones in. It came with new motor mounts, so I'm guessing they need replaced. I'll kind of mess around with shit today and see where we're at. All right, talk to you in a bit. All right, so I got my jigs set up here. I think I've shown you guys this in a previous video, but yeah, just get yourself 2 flat pieces of metal. Angle iron works really good. Get it measured, both sides about the same. These are about 19 or 18 and 3/4 high up. You just met your level, make sure it's level to the ground, and then you just compare. You mark off a spot that's equal from the center on each side. On there, that's right about there. And we are 78 3/4 on this in the front, and 78 and 15 or 13. I don't know. It's just, what would that be? A little bit more than 7 or than 3/4. So yeah. Anyways, your brain's not braining. 15 16ths. No. 3/4. 13 16ths. There we go. So toe's fine. About 16th to an 18th toed in works with this, with having the bigger tires. As you go down the road, it'll push them out. It should be fine. So I'm going to break this down, and then I'm going to measure my tie rod. Nope, not tie rod. My track bar and my drag link. Make sure they're close, and if they're close, I'm going to take and adjust the drag link so that, sorry, I'm pushing my cart around. Adjust my drag link to get my steering wheel straight. And then we'll deal with the redneck ram alignment issue there. So toe's good. We'll move on from there. All right, so even before I got the measuring tape out, I knew we were gonna have issues. If you look here, that's only like, what, 4 inches, if that, difference right there. If that, maybe 3.5 inches. And then you look over here. Yeah, we got quite a bit of difference here. I don't know if this is how the shit's done on factory. I'm between both the Rubicon and the hold on, I'm just trying to figure out. Just give me a second here. Yeah, between the Rubicon, I had another thought happening. Sorry. If that's normal between the Rubicons and the freaking YJs, or if this is a freaking issue from having I should use words, from putting the Rubicon axles under a YJ, because it kind of looks like this had to be modified. I doubt this is how the it came from them. Looks like it's been shortened, so I'm willing to bet or adjusted. It's been modified in some form or fashion, but I'm not real sure. But yeah, my freaking track bar is about 2.5 to 3 inches shorter than my drag link. That could be part of the issue with how it drives, kind of odd, but that would just be bump steer, not just going down the road. I didn't really feel a lot of bump steer. Alright, well, let's go next. We're gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my steering linkage here to get that steering wheel straight, and at least I'll be happier about that. So I'm gonna have to take and lengthen it, which sucks. I need it. It'd be great if I could make it shorter, but all right, let's get to it. So there we go. All right, yeah. So all I had to do was loosen these here just a little bit, and this actually rotated real easy. I'm already set, so all I gotta do now is just tighten them back up. It's 3/4 inch bolt, and you just make these good and tight. That's a, got an 1/8 inch freaking, or 3/8 inch ratchet. That's all you need, man. Just give us some good love there, and it's tight, and we should be good on that. So next I am going to, all that's messed or straightened up, I'm going to go ahead and leave you running, and we're going to see how close this is. Then I'm going to take it and bust this loose and spin it if I have to. Let's go ahead and fire the truck up. Pushed that way. You can tell it's gone as far as that before. It seems to be alright. And we're sitting at our lock way. I don't know if we're at a stroke here or if we're hitting a lock somewhere. I don't see one. A little bit, it just bounced back. Let me check. Pull back. Here, we're good on this side too. Put some of my hoses around. Yeah, we got a little bit left there. And our bump up there. Yeah, I think we're good as far as that. I think I'm just going to tighten these down. Yeah, let's get, actually I can see it right here. And you're probably upside down. Yeah, this one's back loose. I'm just going to take and tighten these all down. See how they're not even. We'll straighten everything back up, and yeah, right there, I like it where it's at. So I'll just turn everything off, we'll tighten it up, and call that a day. I like how it's sitting there. All right, so we got them all, so it's not so wonky-do everything. Everything's evened up and squared down. So I think that's gonna work. Now I'm gonna take them all out one at a time, Loctite them and put them back in. So that way they don't walk back out. All right. Seems to be doing pretty good. Let's see here. Front end's all good there. The what you call it thing, you know, the thing that you call it, the God, I'm tired. Holy crap, word would be useful. The redneck ram mount, there we go. The hydraulic assist mount, it's tight now, it's not moving at all that I can tell. Now we're going to check our ball joints and see how those are. We'll get this all set up here. Get the passenger side off the ground a little bit. It looks like we might have this here. Just let's go ahead and drop it, see what it looks like. No, not really. Let's get off the ground. All right. Seems pretty solid there. See, well, maybe a little bit. All right, maybe a little bit of movement in the ball joints there, but I'm not gonna worry about that. A little bit, I've driven with a lot worse. And plus, I'm almost off the ground on that side too. So interesting. I don't honestly think that's enough to be concerned about. I can't tell if I even see any movement, that is. I'm going to drop it down a little bit just to get that side back on the ground. Honestly, if there's any movement, it's minuscule. All right, let's check the other side. Yeah, same there. I don't see anything. Okay, next. Let's see if I can get to the engine fan. Let's get a block first. here. There's no smart way to do this, I don't think. There we go. All right, that's gonna have to work. All right, let's check. All right, and we're watching motor mount here. I need to. Right there. Honestly, I think motor mounts are good. Yep, I'm thinking motor mounts are good. All right, cool. All right. Well, I think it's time to take it for a test drive. See how all these little fixes have done. Whew. All right, yeah, and it does have, you're upside down. I saw this earlier, so some sort of freaking steering brace too. All right, cool. Let's go for a drive. There's one thing else I wanted to test before I got out there. It'd be easier to test it this way. That's if the lockers actually work. So just get it to there. Let's see here. Let's see. Spins. That's here. And locked. Make sure it unlocks. And unlocked. All right, let's roll to the back. Do the same thing. Huh. Is it like locked all the time? Or is it parking? Oh. Should still roll. Doesn't have a parking brake. Engaged. That's... Huh. Let's try having both tires off the ground, see what that does. Put it in neutral too. Hopefully they don't roll. Alright, so yeah, there we go. See? Alright, opposite directions.
Social at DJ Mel Taylor, or if you listen on the iHeartRadio app, just click the little red button. You can send a message at any time.
Still, opposite directions. That is. Alright, so rear locker may not work. Which is weird. So it was like... Oh, alright, well, it's something to look into. It's got front locker. Shouldn't be that too hard. They're just freaking direct locks, so might just be a wiring thing. Fixed that before on power wagons before, so not a big deal. All right, may get this stuff put away and we'll head out. All right, there we go. I think I may have figured it out. All right, let's go for a drive. Car mirrors even work. That's cool. It drives like a Jeep or a lifted freaking long travel Jeep. See how the speedometer's off. this thing. I don't know why it killed out or what happened, but a successful test drive. Drives pretty decent on the highway, about what you expect for a lifted Jeep with freaking long arms like it has. I think it might need the caster adjusted a little bit. That might be part of where the squirreliness is. I might take it to alignment shop to see what it's set at. I don't know if they'll take and do it because it's got custom suspension on it, but we will see. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys coming in. A couple of you that do watch all the time. Please don't forget to like, follow, comment, subscribe, and share. And at the end of the day, if you're not dirty, you're not doing it right. You all have a good one.